recorded, so like pointed out.
All right. I need someone from table 2. Okay. All right. Let's look at the facial muscles. Turn to that page. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. This is the glia aponeurotica. The glia aponeurotica is an aponeurosis. Aponeurosis is a flat sheet of tendon. Move down some. Okay. All right. A flat sheet of tendon, and the aponeurosis will attach 3 muscles to the cranium. It attaches, everyone look up here, attaches the frontalis, the temporalis, and the occipitalis in the back to the cranium. The combination of the glia aponeurotica and those 3 muscles will make up what is called the epicranium, E-P-I, cranium. Epi means above. And that's commonly known as the scalp. The epicranium is commonly known as the scalp. Okay. So let's look at the muscles of facial expression. Here we have the frontalis. Frontalis is the frowning muscle. This muscle enables you to wrinkle your brow. Below that you have the muscle of the eyebrow, which you don't see here, but you have it on your handout, and that is the corrugator supercilii. Then below that you have the circular muscle around the eye, that's the orbicularis oculi. This enables you to open and close your mouth. There are 2 muscles of the nose. The bridge of the nose has the procerus, and below the procerus you have the nasalis. Those are the 2 muscles of the nose. The circular muscle of the mouth is the orbicularis oris. This enables you to open and close your mouth. Okay. All right. The muscle that extends from the orbicularis oculi to the orbicularis oris is the levator labii superioris. The levator muscle elevates the upper lip. Labii is lip, superioris is upper. And that number here is, what number is that?
104.
104. 104 is that muscle. Okay.
It extends from the
Well, actually,
orbicularis.
it's supposed to, but it doesn't here, but it does on your...
To the orbicularis oris.
Right. All right. There are 2 muscles that extend from the zygomatic bone to the upper lip. Those are the zygomaticus minor and the zygomaticus major. Those are 2 muscles. Remember, the minor is always above the major. There are 2 depressor muscles. There you have the depressor anguli oris. This muscle depresses the angle of the mouth downwardly. Inside of that you have the depressor labii inferioris, and this pulls the lower lip downwardly. And that's 118, right? What is that, 118? 110. Oh my God. And what's this?
111.
111. All right, 111 is the depressor anguli oris, and 110 is the depressor labii inferioris. And the chin muscle is 109, and that's the mentalis. Okay? All right. Any questions about those muscles?
What is the 3 that attach to the...
What is 3?
The 3 different muscles.
The frontalis, the
temporalis and occipital.
And the occipitalis. Let's look at the muscles of mastication. The main muscle of mastication is the masseter. That's 14? 114 is the main muscle of mastication, and that is the masseter. Another muscle of mastication is the temporalis. 116 is the temporalis. You put your hand on your temporal, on your temporalis and chew, that muscle will contract.
Where is it? 116? Yeah.
All right. Now, inside of the masseter, you have the buccinator. The buccinator is 112. 112. See that? 112 is the buccinator, and this muscle has two functions. It's commonly known as the trumpet player. It enables you to puff out your cheek when you're blowing a trumpet. It also enables the baby to suck on his bottle. Okay. So it's a muscle of mastication and a muscle of facial expression. Okay. Any questions about those facial muscles? Okay, here we have the sternocleidomastoid. Turn to that the other. No. Turn to this handout here. That too will be on my exam. Okay, here the origin is the mastoid process, and there are two insertions. Okay, one. Everyone look here. This is the sternal head. This is the clavicular head. On my exam, that would be a three-word answer. All right. Sternocleidomastoid, sternal head, and sternocleidomastoid, clavicular head. Those are the two insertions of this muscle. If you leave out the heads, you lose 2 points each. All right. Could you get me that chest over there? Oh, Miss Patel, is that cabinet open in the back for the little men? It's on. Yes. Oh, it's open. Okay. Bring me a little man, please. All right, thank you. Okay, let's look at the. Turn to the anterior trunk. All right, thank you. Okay. This little man will be on my exam too, my lab exam. So. All right, let's look at the chest muscle. This is the pectoralis major. Pectoralis major, the chest muscle. Here. All right, pectoralis major. Under the pectoralis major, you have the pectoralis minor. Everyone look up here. These are the pectoralis minor muscles that are attached to ribs. These are the accessory respiratory muscles. Accessory, A-C-C-E-S-S-O-R-Y. Accessory respiratory muscles. These muscles will come into play when you are in respiratory distress. An asthmatic who is starving for air will use these muscles to enable him to inhale more deeply. All right. These are good. Okay. All right. These are the serratus anterior. The serratus anterior muscles are also here. Look at this model here. Right here. And here. All right. serratus anterior muscles are also accessory respiratory muscles that come into play when one is in respiratory distress. All right, let's look at this. Okay, oh, here, I like these better. These are the serratus anterior, okay? And notice that they are attached to ribs, all right? They are accessory respiratory muscles. Now, let's look at the intercostal muscles. Everyone look up here. Intercostal muscles. You have external intercostal and internal intercostal. The external would be, what number is that? 159? 159 would be the external intercostal. And inside you have 160 would be the internal intercostal muscle. Okay? The external intercostal muscles come into play when you are inhaling. This elevates the rib cage, pulls it upwardly and outwardly to enable your lungs to expand fully. The internal intercostal will come into play when you're exhaling. This pulls the rib cage downwardly and inwardly, okay, when you are exhaling. All right, so those are intercostal muscles. Inter means between, costal means rib, so these muscles are in between the ribs. Any questions about those? All right, let's look at the back muscles. All right, the upper back is the trapezius. No. Turn to, no, not that page. Okay, that page, right? Okay, it's the trapezius. It's a trapezoid-shaped muscle that extends from the head to the middle part of the back. Okay. The lower back muscles are the latissimus dorsi. They extend from the lateral aspect of the trunk to the back. It's the latissimus dorsi. Now, the shoulder muscle is the deltoid. And the deltoid is not part of the axial musculature, but I'm going to mention that because I want to talk about this triangle that falls between the trapezius, latissimus dorsi, and the deltoid. In that triangle, you have three muscles. The upper, largest of the three, is the infraspinatus. That's 15 on this model. Then, everyone look up here. Below that you have the teres minor, the smaller muscle. And below that you have the teres major. Those are the three muscles in that triangle. All right. Any questions? You see that?
Is this all the?
Yeah, infraspinatus. Okay. Any questions? Okay. You guys think you can remember what we talked about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Get a big model